I'm Aaron Graber with Ventrac, and in this video, we're out at a local park and we're going to show you what the difference is between our two high-capacity blowers. The power blower has the advantage of size. Whenever you're on a very tight property or you're maneuvering closely next to buildings or trees, the power blower is a shorter footprint on the tractor and is easier to get around in those areas. The turbine blower is much longer and takes up extra space. In terms of airspeed between the two blowers, the difference is really negligible, but it comes down to air volume. If you're on a property that just doesn't have that many leaves, the power blower will be fine because it'll be able to keep up. If you're on a property like this park setting, where you have tons of trees and they get it to be in big piles like you see here in this video, the turbine blower is really what you need to move those leaves faster. They both connect to the hitch arms and use the belt PTO to power them, and use the auxiliary SDLA to change the direction of the air nozzle. The one major difference is that the power blower has an air nozzle that rotates on a horizontal plane, whereas the turbine blower has a nozzle that rotates on a vertical plane. That does have a notable advantage. With the turbine blower, you can actually point the blower up at trees or buildings or things that you need to get leaves off of, as well as on the ground and moving piles. To show the difference in air volume most effectively, we've got a unique test today. What we're going to do is basically come over to this pile of leaves that's already formed. This was made by cleaning up the area and bringing the leaves this way. And we've got two spots kind of set up for us that are in between these two pillars, and show the difference between both blowers running at full speed, how many of these leaves they can displace and move away from this pile. We are done with our completely unproductive test. We moved a whole bunch of leaves where they're not supposed to be anymore, so we'll have to fix that. But in the meantime, you can see these two spots. The first spot that we tackled with the power blower here, and then the next spot with the turbine blower just in front of it. And even though this is a bizarre scenario, you'd obviously never want to be undoing this work, this actually probably works the best to show the difference in output between the two. If you can imagine that this was, instead of being the final product, if this was just somewhere in the midst of your operation and you had this tunnel of leaves that you're trying to move, in the same amount of time as making this amount of impact with the power blower, I made that impact with the turbine blower. Thanks for watching this video on the difference between the two Ventrac power blowers. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel for other interesting leaf removal videos, and leave a comment in the video. Should I clean the leaves up or should Mark the camera guy?